Hi, this is Arin, you digital host from Lifte Loans. Most people see a home loan as a burden, something to pay off as quickly as possible. But the wealthy, they see it as a tool to create options, grow wealth, and accelerate freedom. Today, I'm going to show you how that shift in mindset completely changes the game, and why it might be the single most important difference between being stuck with debt and using finance as leverage. Let's start with a simple truth. The wealthy don't think about interest rates first. They think about structure, because structure determines flexibility, and flexibility is what builds opportunity. Here's what I mean. Imagine two people, both earning about the same, both buying a $900,000 property. Person A pays their loan off as fast as they can. Person B builds an offset, creates an equity buffer, and reviews every 12 to 18 months. 5 years later, Person A has reduced their loan slightly, but they're still sitting on untapped equity. Person B, they've used that equity to purchase an investment property or to fund another income stream. Same income, same starting point. Different strategy. That's how the wealthy approach lending. They ask, how can this loan serve my next goal? Not just, how fast can I pay this off? They also understand that not all loans are created equal. The right setup, interest only versus principal and interest, variable versus fixed, using offset accounts properly, can mean tens of thousands in improved cash flow and long-term flexibility. And here's something else that often surprises people. The wealthy don't chase the lowest rate. They chase the highest return on structure. A low rate on the wrong setup can cost more than a slightly higher rate on the right one. Let me share a quick story. One of our clients, a small business owner in Brisbane, came to Lifte because his bank said he couldn't refinance. His income was too complex. Within weeks, we restructured his loans across 2 lenders, freeing up nearly $200,000 in usable equity. He didn't spend it. He reinvested it, part into his business, part into a second property. That one decision accelerated his financial position by years, without earning a dollar more. That's the power of understanding how to use debt strategically instead of emotionally. So, how do you start thinking like the wealthy when it comes to your loans? Here are 3 simple principles. 1. Focus on structure, not just rate. Ask whether your loan gives you flexibility to pivot when life or markets change. 2. Review regularly. Every 12 to 18 months, reassess your setup. What served you 2 years ago might now be costing you. 3. Make your loan part of your growth plan. Your lending strategy should align with your investment goals, business goals, and lifestyle priorities. Because at the end of the day, your mortgage shouldn't control your life. It should enable it. At Lifte, that's exactly what we help our clients do. We design lending structures that don't just fit your present, they fuel your future. It's about clarity, control, and confidence in every financial move you make. If you've built some equity, run a business, or simply feel your finances could be working harder for you, let's explore how. There's no obligation, just an honest conversation about what's possible when you start thinking like the wealthy do. Thanks for watching. And remember, keep rising.